Buddy Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. And today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Kamonohashi Deranged Detective Chapter 68. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. And nah, we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, and nah, we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus, and considering how much I promote Manga Plus on this channel, it's kind of surprising, right? And I am praying to the manga gods, and gods in general, that this isn't one of the last times I get to cover this manga, because there's a really good chance that next month Kitty and I are going to be homeless and sleeping on the street. Can't believe this is my reality. But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, deep dives, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, woo! Kamonohashi continues to be one of the best mystery mangas of all times, or at least right now. It is part of the Holy Mystery Trinity for a reason, and it continues to knock out the competition like, well, ITLC, for one thing. It's the reason why I got the chop. And Super Boring Phone. God damn, that manga is boring. I don't understand it. Well, that's because the majority of people that like Super Smartphone have not read this manga. I keep telling people to just read this manga and they will understand why that manga is boring, but I don't know. I just don't get it. But anyways. Alright, so Kamonohashi keeps just getting more and more interesting because first off, we got Dr. Hirsch, who seems very, very sus. Even though I gotta say, I love how he solved the murder. That was fucking amazing. But dude, that case was like some really like straight up Criminal Minds CSI shit. I want more of this. I want more of these kinds of cases. Seriously, I need more of these cases. I do. But Dr. Hirsch was talking about like where he was with the when the bloody field trip happened, but I don't know. I don't know if I believe him on this one. I don't know. Just something sus about it. And the way he reacted to the M family was even more sus. At least in my opinion. Just something seems off. But I like Dr. Hirsch a lot. I like him. He's just so interesting. But now things are getting very interesting with Ron's friend showing up. He not looking good. Let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this week. Okay, what is with mullets right now? I don't understand it. Is like all the power up in the mullet right now? Is that where everyone's power is stored, is up in these mullets? I just don't understand it. I don't like mullets. I really don't. Everyone seems to be getting a mullet, be sporting a mullet nowadays. I don't understand it. I don't. Anyways, this chapter is titled "The Case of the Oban Dance Murder, Part 1." Who's the man claiming to be Ron's friend? Oh, I like this cover page. And this is a great reminder that this manga is only available in Japan. There's no physical release here in the States. And you know what? Shueisha, I do not blame you to an extent, considering all the shenanigans that are happening over here. Unless you cracking the whip on these Western publishers, I do not blame you for this. There are some major shenanigans happening over here. Oh, there are. A hospital in Tokyo. Ah, Ron, how was he? Your friend. Sounds like it wasn't a serious injury. Oh, thank goodness. He was in a hit and run. Whoa, what? A hit and run? We need to file a police report. I say that too, but he won't listen. Plus, from what I could see, his injury and his story don't line up. Huh? So then, you think he's lying? It's very likely. What about him being your one and only friend? I told you, didn't I? When I was a student at Blue, I didn't have a single friend. So that was a lie too? Even though Shachi didn't stand out, I was able to remember him after I learned he was at Blue as well, but I have no memories of this guy. Shachi looks like such a goddamn nerd. That full cut. That full cut. When it comes to me, it's not that you didn't take notice of me like Shachi. It's that you're too much of a coward to remember me, Ron. That goddamn mullet is killing me. It needs to go back to the 80s where it belongs. That's like, it's giving me like 80s band mullet. That's what this is giving me. It's giving me that like glam rock mullet of the 80s. Oh my god, that's what this is. Maybe not glam rock, but it is giving me 80s rock mullet's realness. Oh my god, it really fucking is. This is some 80s, maybe even 90s mullet rock mullet realness. Holy shit. I knew it looked familiar, but god, seeing him in this black and everything, yeah, that's what this is. That's what this is. But god damn, if he cut his hair, oh man, this man would be fine as hell. Ugh, it's killing me. Hi, you're that police detective Rod knows, right? I heard you were really worried about my injury. Thanks. I'm Ron's former classmate and friend, Elmer. His name is Elmer. That's fucking name. This name is so fucking. I can't with this name, Elmer Stingray. Oh my god, what the fuck is this? Oh, this is such an 80s name, too. Oh my god, this is an 80s name. Dude, tell me I'm wrong that this is something straight up an 80s band. Oh my god, Elmer Stingray would totally be. That is such an 80s band name. Oh my god, not like, you know what I mean? Like someone from like an 80s rock band. Like a band member would be named Elmer Stingray. Holy shit, I could fucking see it. You can call me Elmer. Oh my god, not to be confused with Elmer's Glue. Elmer, I haven't heard that name before. If we were classmates, then we should have shared a classroom for half a year. Have you forgotten? I transferred to Blue 3 days before the bloody field trip that you caused. Right before the bloody field trip. Is he the mole? So you were only classmates for 3 days? The timing is no problem. Those 3 days were truly rich. Ron also treated my injuries back then, too. When I asked if you and I were friends, you said, I don't know, so you decide. That's when I told you I'd be your friend and partner. What? Friend and partner? This is very sus. Yeah, Ron accepted that. But I left school after the bloody field trip. That was tough. You totally vanished after the incident. I've been worrying about you ever since, but I finally managed to track you down. That's why you're in Japan? Right, I came to see you. Is this guy really telling the truth? I don't know. This is sus to me. I see. Well, thanks. Glad you're here. How about some sightseeing since you came all this way? That'd be lovely. Thank you, Ron. Ron's like sus on this. Huh? I'll go grab my things. Have you remembered anything about him? No, nothing. So why are you welcoming him? Because I suspect he might be the M family's informant at Blue. See? But remember what Milo said. Milo said there's more than one informant at Blue. But like, the timing is very interesting, right? He transferred into Blue 3 days before the bloody field trip. And he wanted to be Ron's friend and partner. This is very, very sus. Gotcha. You want to investigate that. Plus, it's also possible that we were indeed friends for a time, like he says. My memories from just before and after the bloody field trip are pretty hazy. I've studied Japanese because I like the language, but I'm so thrilled to have actually come here for the first time. How do you know I was in Japan? You told me, didn't you? If I ever build a vacation home, it'll be in a country with, one of the, Corbusier... Wait, what? with one of Le Corbusier's buildings. Le Corbusier? What the fuck is this? An architect I used to be obsessed with. Oh, okay. Ron, I am not feeling this shirt. I think I understand why, too. It's kind of making me think of my ex-boyfriend, because my ex-boyfriend would so wear this. Oh, God. It's sad that I'm thinking of that. That's definitely something I used to say and think, though I only talked about that to people I was close to. Huh? What's that sound? It's music for the Oban dance. Ooh, okay. Oban is a festival for honoring the deceased. They're held all over the place when summer rolls around. Are those children in kimonos going over there too? Yeah, those kimonos are called yukatas. You want to check it out? Yes, I'd love to see it. All this timing is really sus, isn't it? He knows Braun's private information from years ago. Just who is he? Just who is the ELMER Stingray? That's a great question. Is he an enemy or an ally? It's time to investigate. So maybe next week could be the last time I cover this manga. We'll see. But god damn, is this man fine? Why do you have to be so fine and have a freaking mullet? Cut this man's hair, please. But okay. Let's talk about ELMER up in here. The timing is very interesting, especially with what Ron said, that his memory was fuzzy before and after the bloody field trip. Just a few days, that time period, a few days before and after the bloody field trip. So he could have gotten close to this guy around that time and just not remember it. And he could have known about that too. He could have been the one to do that. But again, Milo said that there are multiple moles at Blue. So he could just be one of them. He could be the one that, like, because he was the closest to Ron, that could have, like, put the markings on his body. That is very true. Or at the, not just that, or at the very least, he could have at least led Ron to the location. I still feel like Hirsch had a part in this. Here's where Hirsch would have had a part in this, now that I'm thinking about this. And this would be within the three-day time period while Ron was blacked out. Hirsch could have put the markings on there. You have that possibility. You have the head of Blue, who had the book with the ruins in Ron that were carved into Ron's body that we saw at the beginning of the series. That's why she is definitely involved. She got to be one of the moles, if not the leader of the moles of Blue. She has to be. Has to. She has to be the one that organized the field trip, obviously. She has to be the one that got this motherfucker transferred, and obviously got him transferred and set up with Ron. Oh, she is the one. Oh god, she is so the mole. She is the main mole. But ELMER is when I say ELMER is a mole too, yeah, ELMER could be a mole considering the time period. But he's not the one pulling the strings, though. No, the headmistress is definitely pulling the strings. She is the puppet master of this in terms of the moles. She has to be, because based on everything that we've heard. And it feels like, to me, if Hirsch was a part, again, this is if Hirsch was a part of this, especially based on his reaction, he could have been the one because of how good he is with autopsies and shit, with the scalper. How good he is with the scalper and how precise he is. No one but him would be. He would be the best person to put the ruins carve the ruins into Ron's body. So those three would definitely be the best suspects to being the moles. But Hirsch's reaction is just very interesting. I think the reason why Hirsch reacted that way is because he wanted to throw Ron off, either throw Ron off the trail, off of his trail, or because there is meaning to the way Hirsch reacted. Because I'm just thinking about this. Or he wanted to, or maybe Hirsch was being blackmailed or something. That if Hirsch didn't go along with it, that Hirsch was going to be outed for other murders or something. Because remember what Ron said, that Hirsch was suspected as like being a part of like other murders and shit. And he somehow was getting away with it. He found a way to like get covered up and stuff like that. I wonder if that's it. And remember what the M family is known for. They are known for being able to cover up anything. I'm just saying, that's what it seems like to me. I feel like the M family got to be blackmailing Hirsch, and that's why he did it. If he is a part of this, that to me would make the most sense. So again, let me sum this up. You got three people in this conspiracy, three moles up in this conspiracy. You got the headmistress who is running the whole thing. She the main person in this conspiracy because remember we saw her at the beginning of this manga with the book that had the ruins that were inscribed into Ron that set off the mDNA, so to speak. Then you have Hirsch, who, because he is very good with the scalpel, was the one that engraved the ruins into Ron, because those ruins got to be freaking precise. If they aren't precise, then things will get really, really fucked up, and Ron probably could have died if those ruins weren't precise. And as we saw with her, she is extremely precise. And if anything, based on what Hirsch's reaction last chapter, it seems like the M family got a lot of shit on him. So that would make the most sense to me. Then you got this motherfucker right here that we saw in this chapter. We got ELMER STINGRAY up in here. ELMER said that when he met Ron, he came in a few days before the bloody field trip. And then he left after the bloody field trip. Ron said that his memory was fucked up around that time period. That's when his memory got a little hazy. This would be the time the headmistress would be able to get all this shit done, get his transfer in and out, and ELMER would be the one to lead, because he's on the inside and, becoming friends with Ron, quote unquote, lead Ron to the location and get everything executed. That's what it seems like to me. That's what this whole operation seems like to me. I'm really curious what you guys think. How do you guys think this breaks down? Do you guys agree with me that this is like a 3-mole operation, or do you guys think that it's something different? That's what it seems like is what's going on, based especially on what we've seen with the M family thus far, especially with what happened with Ron's father in the past as well. I'm very curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing. I want to help keep this operation and myself and Kitty alive and kicking so we could keep bringing you more Ron content. Few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.